culture, and they are going bananas all over the internet about Joe Biden and Barack Obama signing things with an auto pen, and a bunch of armchair MAGA detectives think they have cracked the case. And of course, their leader puts this up last night because he can't just let the country be in peace. Total dictator stuff. The pardons that sleepy Joe Biden gave to the Unselect Committee of Political Thugs and many others are hereby declared void, vacant, and of no further force or effect because of the fact that they were done by auto pen. And then he goes on and on. You know, this is just the ramblings of an idiot. And first of all, he can't just make a lie social post and declare those void. And here's what I want to say. Do it. Try to do it. Let's just go up to the courts. Let's just keep going. Because if you're too big of a pussy to take stuff to the legislature like every other president, and you want to sit with your Sharpies and play show and tell in the Oval Office, then let's start taking this up through the courts. Let's just see how fast and how far you're going to go.
It's interesting to me that somebody that is so childlike is the president of the United States. This is a guy that signs executive orders with Sharpies and has to have an interpreter. He is running around saying this on Truth Social like it's real, like he's really going to do it. It's crazy to me. And you know what? I sit back and think, thank you, Joe Biden, that you pardon these people, because he wants to come after him even with pardons.
Well, and he has specifically surrounded himself with people that will help him do this intentionally. All of the crackheads that he selected will help him carry this out. But the queen crackhead surrounding him is Elon Musk. Elon Musk appears to be MIA ever since it was reported that he cries all the time around the White House because his Tesla stock, because he's a Nazi, nobody wants to buy it. It's basically being completely removed from Europe and all places that value real freedom and real democracy, unlike the faux freedom that the MAGA warriors and patriots think they're fighting for. Well, he has been AWOL since the car infomercial that Trump did for him to the tune of $100 million and just blatant quid pro quo corruption. But he appears to be now a full-time nanny to little X. And I want to remind everybody that Trump thrives in controversy. So the first truth/lie social that he posted, he likes that kind of controversy. He melts down when he is being humiliated. And here he is being a full-time nanny on the White House lawn to one of 14 kids that Elon Musk has had via IVF, because apparently, according to the internet, he has a botched penis surgery and can't perform sex the normal way. So he does all these in vitro babies. And to me, is this Musk owning him?
That's what I thought. I thought this is pure emasculation, because we all know that Donald Trump didn't raise his own kids. Now, Elon Musk has relegated him to babysitting while Elon runs around and does whatever he does. I think it's the ultimate flex.
Could you imagine all the hard R's that would be thrown around if Barack Obama had a billionaire best friend with, you know, multiple baby mamas and all these kids, and then Barack Obama was playing full-time nanny in the White House lawn, escorting one of these children to a helicopter. I mean, the racism would be out of control if he tried to sell gold sneakers and had infomercials on the White House lawn for one of his billionaire friends. Okay, next up, speaking of Elon Musk, you know, he has waged a war on empathy, as he pronounced on Joe Rogan's podcast. And all of these weird men that are falling for all of this is just, to me, a real reveal as to how insecure they are in their own masculinity, that they think they have to be these tough guys all the time. Well, Elon Musk took over $5,000, put this up, out of the senior's bank account, claiming he was saving money by falsely claiming he was dead. This is a real American person. This was reported by the Seattle Times. And Elon Musk took $5,000 out of his bank account. And to me, this celebration on right-wing media of people suffering and cruelty is the biggest cancer in this country.
Interestingly enough, They're all for the cruelty until it reflects back on them. And at some point, these cuts, as we've already seen, have gone to MAGAville USA, education, veterans benefits. So now the cruelty is not as fun because it's not just to gay people or trans people or black and brown people. It's coming after them. And this is just a depiction of how psychotic and mean-spirited Elon Musk is.
Okay, next up, I've been remiss in reporting on this, and I just think this is kind of funny. And here is Donald Trump botching his used car commercial for Elon Musk after Elon Musk had a stage 5 boodle baby, titty baby city meltdown in the White House because nobody wants to drive a swastika car. And he pronounces Tesla with a hard R, confirming that old habits die hard.
I love Tesla. Which one did you buy?
I mean, this is just, I can't believe that this is real. And that if he had a following of about 15,000, I can buy 15,000 nuts. I can get on board with that. You're talking tens of millions of people. See these dipshits out there, the people that are all about, we're for America. Donald Trump just loves America. Oh my God, he's such a good Christian. I mean, it's the Christian thing. That's why I'm voting for him. And then it's just neither one of them are like examples of Jesus, quite the opposite. And Elon Musk is a welfare queen who is so wildly insecure that he cheats at video games. He hires people to play video games on his behalf so he can go on Joe Rogan and take a victory lap and claim that he's one of the top gamers in the world, which is a lie. Donald Trump cheats at golf.
Right.
He just recently announced that he won the Trump National blowhard bullshit. And I saw the clips of it. He's slicing the ball. I mean, it's amazing that he hasn't had a heart attack and dropped dead on the golf course, because these two are the biggest cheaters, beta male bullies I have ever seen. There is nothing remotely masculine nor attractive about either.
The only thing that's attractive about either one of them to each other is they both have a lot of money. And I think it goes back to the flex that Elon Musk owns Trump, full stop. And he loves to parade him out there and embarrass the shit out of him because he's telling him, I've got all the power, you don't.
Right now, how you get your news and what you read is on you. You have agency, and you need to make sure you're informing yourself of facts. This is why Pumps and I, every single day, use Ground News.
Ground News is a great source because it tells you the factuality of the coverage that you're reading. Is somebody telling you the truth on a consistent basis? They lay it out for you. They also have a blind spot feature that tells me what stories the right's talking about versus the left and the center. And it's so important to understand what the other side's doing.
So join us by going to groundnews.com/IHIP to get 40% off the Ground News Vantage plan that Pumps and I use every single day. They're subscriber funded, and the best part is that they are female founded. By subscribing, you're not only getting a tool we all need today, you're also supporting our work. That's Ground, GROUND, news.com/IHIP. The link is right below in the show notes. You will not regret it. And we can't forget, Pumps, that they made an agreement to support each other to get the White House so that they could each avoid going to prison. The very first place that Elon Musk raided was USAID, which was conducting an investigation about Starlink and Ukraine. He immediately went to USAID, shut it down, had his crackhead code data guys go in, take all the hard drives, and gets little Marco Rubio to go along with it. The reason they're moving at such rapid speed, dipshits, is not because they're trying to save money. It's because they're destroying evidence that could incarcerate them. And that is the blood bond that these two morons have together. But it's important that we continue to call out MAGA for the breathtaking hypocrites that they are. They always talk about, we support the troops, we love America, we support the troops, yet the data always shows something different. Pop this up. Arlington Cemetery website drops links for Black, Hispanic, and women veterans. And there you have it. I mean, they want to completely make a country much like Islamic countries with Sharia law. And these are the countries that during the George W. Bush era, we love freedom. They hate us for our freedom. We have to go after all of these terrorists. These white Christian nationalists want this. And it's not even about Christianity. It's about control and consolidating wealth and exacting cruelty on the population. Here's another example. Senator Tammy Duckworth. She offered an amendment on the floor to give veterans fired in the Trump-Musk layoffs their jobs back. Every single Republican blocked it. Shame on them for betraying our heroes. And I have to say, shame on every single MAGA voter that acts like they support the troops. You're a liar. You're a hypocrite. You like the cruelty. You like to punish women. You like to punish gay people. You're bizarrely obsessed with trans people. You guys are sickos. And the reason why Christianity is declining every single year is because of blatant charlatan hypocrites like you guys.
Well, I think there's no question that there's a through line between MAGA and Christianity, and it's the cruelty and it's the grift. But I sat back when I see all of these things they're removing from history, reinstating Robert E. Lee statues, all of that. They want to rewrite history. Like they're afraid of critical race theory. They're afraid that the white man who has committed so many atrocities, the patriarchy is weakening. So they're grasping at straws to keep it, and they're trying to remove everybody else. And this is the patriarchy in action.
I totally agree. Okay. And last up, this is what happens when MAGA touches anything. It dies. Here we have the Kennedy Center bottoms out. Ticket sales plummet, no donations, cancellations. And you might remember last week, we saw a very long video of J.D. Vance with very heavy eyeliner going with his wife, Usha Vance, to the Kennedy Center, and he was booed relentlessly and mercilessly. And everybody needs to remember, MAGA has this huge media echo chamber. And so they have the appearance, if you get online, that they have these massive, massive numbers. They do have more numbers than I think anybody would be comfortable with. But I believe that the numbers of the sane people that value democracy, that don't want to bully poor people, bully old people, take away the government's ability to make sure planes are safe, to make sure that we have consumer protections to keep the electorate safe. I believe that our numbers are more. And this is something that MAGA, who loves to go to their concerts and loves to go to movies and loves to watch their shows, art dies in fascism. It completely dies in fascism. So be careful what you wish for, you stupid dipshits.